Hi guys. Sorry, forgot I muted myself on my remote. Hi guys. Sorry, forgot I muted myself. Right, yeah, so right, audio's fine. Yeah, that's one thing you can do. I can mute myself on my bloody remote. I found that out ages ago. Today we'll play. This is part 2. Obviously, we are playing the second level of it. So yeah, level case. I am trying to think. Obviously, I played this game before. It's nothing new whatsoever. I played through it like once before, I believe. So yeah, I'm excited for the game after this, which is Ace Attorney. Really excited to play that. Obviously, I'm gonna try to play once a week. So let's continue. No, but I have played this before, as I've stated, if you've watched the first one. So yeah, I am planning on getting a webcam at some point. I don't know how I connect it. I believe you've connected to TV or you connect it to the Xbox. See, the way my setup is, I have like speakers. I didn't need to turn that down because that's probably going to cause a bit of an echo on my speakers. I have my TV, Xbox speakers. I'm literally just sat on my bed doing this. I do not have a setup at all. I don't really come from a wealthy family or even middle class.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. Certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Totally agree.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You're in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Ooh, I got got a souvenir from the last case. The grotesque murder of the former Captain Peter Carey, known in private as Black Peter, has been resolved. The evidence that Scotland Yard received from a trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that the murderer of Peter Carey was Patrick Cairns, one of Carey's former harpooners. In fact, the dangerous criminal was caught single-handedly by brave Inspector Lestrade in a hand-to-hand fight. Patrick Cairns is now sentenced to death. I love that. Start with taking the archives. Whoa. I love the archives. I love this I love this one because it's about trains.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
All right, John.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
I love this case. They're literally Staffordshire for 1 week. If you notice any movements with my headphones, like noise movements, I was sorting my glasses out. I'm probably mumbling. I have a really bad sore throat at the moment, so yeah. It's not fun. Hopefully it gets better because I start college. So excited.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Like I said, I have a really bad
It's
sore
too
throat.
dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Last time I did this case, I remember I used a YouTube tutorial. And like, it's so easy just to watch on your phone the YouTube tutorial and just to go through it. But this is, I want to try and conquer it myself. Ideally.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Like, obviously, I want to do this without a YouTube tutorial, and I am going to do this as much as I can. I know what I need to do. I just need to figure this out. After all, it has been a while. Honestly, we should probably go to the tracks, since this is where the train came from, I believe. There we go.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. Discarded. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This
It's
investigation
promising.
won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
I agree, Watson. I love it. I love this because it's just like, yes, even though it's like more. It's promising because it gives him something to investigate, I believe. I don't know. Let's talk to him.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
There's always something with the hands in this. Like, oh, he's married.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Oh, give me a moment. Alright. I'm just gonna pause stream for a second. So I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Just gotta do something real quick. So let's resume.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please. Take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Waiting hall. We need to go to the waiting hall. Right, it's pinned here. Here we go.
This map will be useful.
Right, I've got the map, so we should be fine.
Holmes,
Hi,
how is it
John.
even possible for a train to disappear?
That's what we're trying to find out, John. There might be some railway magazine. I bloody love trains, me. I'm not like a train lover to the point where I know all the trains, but I just love trains. But that's because like I can struggle. Hi, John. Sorry, I just felt a shove. No, I can't name all trains, right? I know like locomotives and all that, and diesel engines and steam train engines, and they look different. They are different. They run off different type of stuff, but you know, I still love them. I love how they look, but I'm not obsessed with them to the point where I know exactly which model train is which and all that. Although I would have a train collection. I would be a train conductor.
Railway post bags.
I wouldn't be a train conductor, like a little model plane train. My dad is into trains. He knows all of them. All the train. Oh.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
I agree. Well, let's just figure out this mystery. Hi, John. John, would you shift out the way? I'm trying to see if there's anything over here, because I think there is. Just got the waiting hall. In every train. Oh. Oh. Stuff.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place
Yeah, they're all
serves as a
probably from
storage
locomotive.
area for the station.
That makes a lot
This
of sense.
part is probably from a locomotive.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I need to get some spray from my bedroom. Oh, we got a cat as well, me and my partner. It's really fun. Message to all stations, Mr. Robinson is located at
A new
Bridgelington
telegram.
Station.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Line Nottingham, London, train, superliner, number 34, composition, locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson,
Here is
second
the
class
train
car.
set. A telegraph.
I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Alright, let us go. Watson was the carriage person. Here we are. In the back, right, I love this. In the back there's bloody archives.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
He looks as though he's fallen asleep. Right, we need to go to Bridlington. Bridlington? I don't know what's the name. I'm very bad with grammar. I'm not very bad. I know a lot of grammar. Yeah, I'm rambling now. This is... Oh, shit. Hopefully Charlie's not stuck out. Charlie's my cat. She's cute. I scared her away before, so I think she's under the bed. I think I would have heard her run out.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Why do you just... I understand you're an NCP, but still, John, say something good. Okay. Examine where the tickets are.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Okay, he's very angry. I can understand that. It's probably something's wrong with the train. Should question him. His work clothes. I'm gonna say lower class. Yeah, lower class. He's got an himself a cheap ticket. Married. Trying his best, of course. Rough skin.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
I love that snake eyes. Reminds me of Guys and Dolls musical. Good musical.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Oh, I had to check on something. Just to check if Charlie was still there. No, Charlie hadn't run out. A little mischief. I think she's asleep at the moment. She's got. She needs to take meds. She's got Australian. He's Australian from his accent. It's very, very obvious. Stranded in Staffordshire. The poor lad.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So, yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Suspicious. I'm gonna make some deductions. No traces of the train chosen the vanishment. Stayed on the train. It was an accident, or the Chileans were left. The Dutch company was intentionally left on the train. I don't know. It does seem very suspicious. Right. I've got 2 more deductions. Right. I do reckon it was an accidental thing. If it wasn't accidental, it couldn't have been.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Knowing him, he's probably read the bloody book before. He seems to type to his own train set when he was younger.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Rookie station master, railway matching, Chris Robinson's title.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Right. Tell me to go on that.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
I'll read that out in a sec.
A telegraph.
I don't want to examine stuff in his office. It might prove useful. Sometimes there is something. John. What are you saying?
Don't touch anything, please.
Not planning on it, apart from that one thing that I did steal, but you know, not yours anyway. Right.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
I totally agree, John. Right, okay, I'll read this out. Right. We know who's carrying the prototype. Insurance organised by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount £15,000 insurance. £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year, renewable. Right, so he's got an insurance policy. Some man who held a high position in society, clearly indicated by his expensive clothes and golden ring. His Australian hat and crocodile shoes may allow us to deduce that he's a foreigner who travelled to England. Most likely he is here due to a business trip. By this passenger's hands and clothes, he appears to be a specialised worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He is not travelling nor on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back. In this event, he should be accustomed with the railway and be familiar with the stations and his regular fellow passengers. This man in his 60s. He's been married for a long time. The fresh spots of earth on his sleeve reveal a passion for gardening. Oh, that's cute. Oh. His badge of honour as station master reveals that he's a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Oh, this was Khan. This was Khan's from the last case. Let's see where. I bloody love Khan's. Station Master Briglington is fairly young. He tries to keep his uniform clean and is attentive to his duties. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers of his right indicate that this young man has been writing a great deal. It seems that he has almost completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Good on him. Right, let's go to you. We have his insurance policy, so we can question him about it.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This
I do
Robinson
feel
is
bad.
quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Like, you can understand why he's angry, but, like, I feel really bad for the station master. He has literally no control of the situation. He's just trying to deal with it. And, like, obviously he's angry, and he's angry at the station master, and the station master's just trying to do what he can. We should kill you. Oh, this is postal.
Railway post bags.
You never know what you can find there. And Robinson's briefcase. Why don't you come in? Limes.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Oh, we got a lock. I love the locks. They're just so entertaining. So we can move this big one. Right. And then we'll move the green one. I think that goes there. Okay. There we go.
Look,
let's look
Watson,
through this
a
contract.
bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to the appliance supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Emerson Electric Company, the buyer, understands that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement. Mr. Thomas L. Robinson, seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. The buyer is obligated to make payment in amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing the contract. The remainder should be transferred within a 1 month term. This exclusive requiring the prototype appliance supplying electricity on Mr.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Hong Kong General Electric Company, the buyer understands
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
The buyer, yeah, it's just the same contract. Not those issues were known by either party. Time purchase, yeah, it's the same con. It's just so.
Yet another. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Medicine
Mr.
General
Robinson
Electric
is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Insurance, no trace to train part-time. It is a victim. Loss of prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to insurance and multiple. I reckon he's a victim. Still nothing. He'd be in on it. He seems fucking clueless, this man does. Right. Anything else we can do? Got a door here, window. Right, I'm gonna go through the waiting room and check out the rails. Okay. Knew it. Yes, we're in. Anything here of interest? No, there isn't. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay, we shall go to the other station. There's no way out there. We need to go back through the waiting room. Oh. Yes, walk backwards, John. Right. We need to go to Chesterfield. I moved the mic close to my face. I do tend to mumble a lot. So you'll be able to hear me clearer. Also, I do not know how loud I am. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm pretty loud, just taking my headphones off, but yeah. Right, we're at Chesterfield Station. Let's open the doors.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
John, where are you? You're in. Platform tickets to be given up on leaving the platform. Mysterious drama in London. Oh, what drama is there? New direct route, Midland Lane and Thornhill. Express services. Yeah, of course they have that. There's not much in the waiting room. Advertisement.
A fishing advertisement. A telegraph.
I had
Morse
thought
code.
that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
John, that's because you had to learn it.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions. Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs. Oop.
He's drunk. Red nose. Clean clothes. Obviously the station master badge. He's married. He has an alcohol flask with him. There's a fishing line.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
I mean, some drunk people are actually quite truthful when they're drunk, but others aren't. I cannot deduct that one yet. It's still there. I don't think. Station master was drunk at testimony. He could have sent a report without witness. Alright, I'm gonna put that there for now. Just for now. If I change my mind, I'll change my mind. Very nice, very snooks. Bunch of newspapers, luggage. Not much in here. In fact, no one's in here. Nothing apart from luggage. What is that?
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Yes, we're picking locks. Yeah, we use that as a starting point, so... Here we go. Picked it. Let's go in.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
I agree with you, John.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them. Railway post bags.
Nothing much else here. See if there's anything else.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Right, first of all, I am gonna go... We're gonna go question the station master because I'm gonna do that, and then...
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway of one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink, and whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Oh god. Make the necessary deductions going to this warehouse. Spare parts. Just train. Now we can do it. I always love this bit.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Here we go.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Where does the brakes go? Just put that back.
I should use...
Let me move this. Brake joints and brake. Where's the one? There we go.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Should be able to find here.
I need something...
I've forgotten how you add the objects to them. Figure this out.
I need...
Headlight and a whistle. Is there anything else I need? There we go.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Fucking love that. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Like...
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, We now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Fake train. Vanished early. The train never reached Isham. It disappeared early. It was faked by someone in handcuffs by train. Yes. Right. Can we actually? Yeah, we can go this way.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly. Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
There we go. Right, now where do we want to go to? Go visit that other station. Yeah, we'll go visit that station. So I do have, like, I am a bit ill. Just with a sore throat, literally, that's all it is. Just hope it goes down soon. Doncaster. Let's go over to the waiting hall.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Let's move those two up open now. Okay, so you can only move that from side to side. You can just move that up and down. Well, let's say that's the base of the cap. It's very fiddly, this. You gotta like... Right, okay. Okay, maybe if I just turn it round. Oh, actually, okay.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too. This ashtray is full of ash and... A greenish-brown cigar with a strong... These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either that is smoking 6 a day. I'm joking. Obviously don't smoke that much then.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Right, so I've got everything over here. Let's go see the station master. The postal railway, alright. Everything's quite clean. Alright, whatever.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Oh god, his eyebrows moved down. I reckon he's divorced. He's having relationship issues, definitely, since he doesn't have his... Let's go.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Luggage station, which I've already been. Waiting room. Waiting hall. That's the waiting hall again. I wonder if there's any way to get into the office. There should be. There's always way. Oh.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting slips. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
He's a gambler. I don't know if there's a ring mark and there's no ring. He's either divorced or he's having problems. Of course, if he's having problems in his relationship, then it might be down to the gambling. Yeah, that's probably it. He's, yeah. Right, we could. Let's go to the thing here. Hi, Watson. Yeah, right now I can confront him.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Oh, we can just have a look around here right now. Oh, the newspapers. Right, go on Doncaster, Evesham, we could go to the beach. I'll go to the beach.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. An abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
I'm in a good place to rest. John, you got any
I'm
insight?
always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Nothing. Okay.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Toilets by the looks of it. Right, you cannot go behind that for some odd reason.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Right. Oh, here we are. It's a metal plate.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
It'd be funny if you get up there. I don't believe you can, it won't let you. I quite like it though, because how they built the landscape, it kind of blocks you from going to certain places, which is like really good. We'll go to the railway switch. See if I've got any more deductions to make. Right, there's nothing yet.
The switch is rusted, but it still works. Mines. This is interesting. to redirect the train towards the mines.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Yes, they do.
This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs. Might I borrow yours?
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
Oh, you just don't want to get his handkerchief wet. Actually, just like my partner. Right, it's like, oh, I don't know where my handkerchief is, so I'll just steal John's. Best thing to do.
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Okay, not much on the top. Is there anything at the bottom? Obviously, it's more it's like, oh, go check out the mine, but that's where they want you to go. So I'm gonna go explore everything else, then I'll check the mine.
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel.
Was there anything about vehicle? W vehicle? Let me have a look at evidence. Here we go. Alright, there's not much. I can't check, but I think they were. I really can't be sure. So, okay. Check this one. Okay, there's nothing. I mean, there's something over here.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Mines are blasted, mines are collapsed. Mines are collapsed, dinosaurs wanted to close them intentionally, and mine collapsed to the train for sabotage. Right. Realised the mines are missing. Got nothing. Just that. So all the deductions we can make from here. Let me have a look. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Evesham. Examine the sideway branch at Evesham, examine on. Find out the possibility to hide a train there. Okay, what if I make the deduction that is concealment? Would that complete it? So we've definitely not finished. I reckon it's something to do with this. There is definitely something else to do. Oh god, this is gonna take me a bit to figure out. Oh.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Yeah, there was something in here. it's raining outside. There we go.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
We inform you that representative of the whatever group, Barcazas group, are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also starting today, a no trespassing rule is upheld against any representative of the Carousel Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been cancelled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
It seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Where is Watson? All the way out there. Right. So... God, there's a lot of tasks. Right, so we've examined the mine, so we can go now. Okay, right. Where are we off to? We'll go back to Doncaster. So there's gonna be another cutscene.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Where's my cloak? Strong build, so could beat me up. Mash. Oh, he does martial arts. He smokes a expensive cigar. Anything about his face? Nope. Wrinkles.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. Where did you arrive yesterday? They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days. Holmes, I don't understand. Why do you care so much about this business with the mines?
'Cause it's fun. Right, I wonder if I can get more information. Let's go over here. Just like this weird little run. It's
You'll
just...
find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Okay, he's got nothing. Let's go back to his office, because I think I did miss something there. I should have probably gone through that door. Might have not missed anything, but it's worth a check.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, the Chile from the Bazaar Casas and the Mexican Carousel. Both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexican Carousel consortium has established an initial deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chilean Barcazas group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal for the mines. Definitely some. No, there's definitely a grudge. I reckon there was a grudge. The rails are mines and misses. Nothing with that. Okay. The Mexican organised the Chichilians to stay on the train. That is why the controller moved all the passengers except for the Chichilians. I mean, that could be it. Right. Solve the mystery of branch chain. Examine the side quality that leads to the quarry between Chesapeake and Evesham. Examine the side rail branch at Evesham. So the Chesterfield. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Evesham. So there's still stuff here to examine. Anything in the office? Right, we've sent a telegraph off to Mycroft, so we've got his response. I'll examine that.
Railway post bags. This post bag belongs to the station master.
"7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask that you trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please know that I still care about you, and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all the harm I've caused in recent years. Yours, Edworth."
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
"I replied to your last warning letter. The Corwell Advocate Agency, Main Road, BS 689HJ, Bromley, London." That is probably an actual postcode. I say probably, it might be. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honour all the latest instalments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
I think we have found something interesting, and it's to do with you, but maybe there's something I missed. Is there anything in the bag to examine? To receive money for the quality special treatment. Okay. Past Doncaster, audit The train had passed through Doncaster station, which station my son sent up for. Let's buy with the money he desperately needed. He don't seem past that, in all honesty. Right. Can I speak
You're
to you
fine.
now? No. He's a weak man who's basically interested in money. Right. Examine the side road eventually. Quarry Station, Chesterfield, Evesham, which is Doncaster. Put my phone on charge. There we go. There's not much. Maybe the rails might offer something. I know I tend to get stuck on this bit.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The switch is rusted, but it still works. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The railway ends here. That is strange.
Sunk at the flooded. Train cannot be sunk at flood quarry because old railway, that they said. Right. Is there anything else? Right, there's nothing. We've already completed that. What's the next task? Examine the side railway branch of Evesham. And let's go to Evesham. Right, back at Evesham. Yay! I quite liked Evesham. See if he has anything. Stuck clean his bike.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
I agree. Can we go to here? Side railway branch. Yeah, look at the map. Right, it's just up ahead. Yeah, I believe it's beyond this wall. We only need to head up there. Here we are.
All these trains and railway stations, Chileans, Mexicans, and Robinson with his prototype. Holmes, I'm utterly lost.
Of course you are.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
And it leads all the way up here.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Right, let's have a look at this.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
You might know something. He is the station master, so it's literally that you can conclude that. There we go.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later,
It's a
my
planned
good man.
attack. Planned. Someone in the rail. Some cover the misdirection. Someone stole a rail stem to cover the misconception the old railway to the flooded quarry. The thing is, there's two ways you could put this. The railway to the quarry. That's flooded, so it makes more sense. Right, we've got one clue left, and I reckon we should go back to the was it Chesterfield? I think it's Chesterfield. I generally can't be sure though. Okay, I've literally just checked chat. and like buy Twitch live viewers. Like that's just no. I won't buy viewers, honestly. I think that's wrong. Like sure it can push you up, but again, I do this for my own enjoyment. I stream for my own bloody enjoyment. It's if people want to come watch me, they can come watch me. If they don't, they don't. These will be posted up onto YouTube anyway. So yeah. Right, where are we? Here. Is it here? Just do it for fun. No, we're not here. Alright, so it's Bridlington. Oh, I literally just having a look at the website now. Right, you can buy 50 for £2, 100, £3, £6, 250, 12, 500, 1,000 for 18. Well, it's not even in pounds and dollars. Nah, man, nah. Never do that. No, sir, I'm doing this for fun. I don't care if people watch. It's completely up to them. I'm not gonna put a gun up to their head and force them to watch. Like, people have their own lives.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Good on him.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
Don't touch anything, please.
How do you get that? What, are you supposed to like find the train or something? Go to the beach. I don't know. That my partner will come watch my streams, but like, I'm not gonna put gun up to his head and force him. Right. Also, doesn't it go against terms of service as well? Because it's just bots watching your stream. Instead of actually paying people to come watch me. I mean, paying actual people $2, like, it's pretty cheap. I don't know if there's anything. No, give me a moment. I'm gonna pause stream and see if I can figure this out, alright? Sorry about that. Right, I literally just have a look and evidence and all of that. Sorry about that. Oh, shiza. No, but I found out I've definitely missing some evidence. Because obviously I want this to be a clean case. So, like, this is all done. It's just that, so... Might work usually, like, when something's incomplete. I don't want to leave this case incomplete. Was zappers that were found near Beach Lake. Alright, research. Poisons, windingers, mistakes. Scoop religious symbols. Sedate and Kill, Volume 2.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas. My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Las Zarpas. The
My
Avengers.
search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
I love that, just in the 1992, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Gladstone Prime Minister. Oh. Oh, no, thank you. Text House, early right. Das Capital? No. Las Zappas. Zappas badges are leader of the heavy goods transportation. Las Zappas like the Lords of Mexican. Torrent Castle. Like constantly singing a song.
Here it is.
Right, here we are. There we go. Yay, they connect. The Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably. I'm trying to think which one is the absolve. Which one's absolve? I believe it's A. Because you neither do blind justice or political gain. We're not doing political gain in this. Right, we've gotten all the clues. Right, continue. I think we've got, right, so we've got the challenge, we've got the... I believe we've got 3 more to go. I believe there's 5
Then
in
the
this.
case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that. Look, you have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let's go home then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, Wood. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Oh, we in trouble.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
I fucking love that. It's just like, gentlemen, you are under.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Well, let's have a look. Is this correct? It should be, because there's a massive cutscene. Yeah. Seconds 23. Let's accept that decision. Right. Yeah, this is gonna go into the next case now. So we're gonna leave it there for now. I'll see you all later. Hope you all have a good one today. Hope you all have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. And we'll